Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Fumes, look, it's good to have you here. Like I know we connected a few years ago when I was rapping on the Instagram live, and then you've done the upcomers plugged in, which was pretty sick. Yeah, basically just want to spend today going through some questions. Like, I wanted to kick it off, to be honest. Starting with content, like, getting your perspective on things as well. You've done really well with the YouTube series, Instagram, TikTok, built up a huge following. I mean, what would you say right now, maybe some upcoming music artists are just doing wrong?
What they're doing wrong.
Mm.
Uh,
I'd say there's a lot of people that come to me, especially, and they're like, "Look, I'm running into a wall. I'm stuck on 500 views." It's like, why do you reckon? From your perspective, why are people struggling with content?
from what like rappers have told me and artists have told me, and even producers, even down to engineers, really, they just like the music aspect of the game, and obviously the game evolved, and it became something that's content heavy now. So one track needs like 20 different clips and content pieces of content to help market that one song, to keep reminding people to stream it and to keep it in people's face, because everyone's attention span is pretty much non-existent nowadays. So that's what I'd say. I wouldn't say that's what they're doing wrong. I just think that's what a lot of people are struggling with, including myself, to be honest. Because even though, like, you'll say, like, yeah, I built up a good platform and that, but I saw many places where I went wrong looking back on it now, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
Mm. Where do you reckon it is that you went wrong?
I was kind of like, my TikTok's been on 900K for like 3 years. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I didn't use TikTok. I always hired someone else to use TikTok. And then I got into situations I overtrusted, and someone changed my password details and held my account for ransom for 20K, and it was all a mad story. But
Oh my gosh.
Did you pay it?
yeah, like, I've been through everything you can think of, bro. So in that situation, after I didn't pay it or nothing, I just contacted TikTok, and then they signed me, and then from there they got my account back, and then I was just not content heavy. Like I left that to the digital team, and obviously when you replace certain team members, the ideas kind of disappear with them because they're the ones creating it, and then it's like, yeah, cool, safe. As long as I keep putting out the music, I'll be good. But really and truly, like when I look at it now, like my Insta should be on 1 million, my TikTok should probably be on 3-4 million if I stayed active and done the right things at the right time. But instead, I'm like, I'd say a little behind.
A little behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, fair enough. I resonate with that as well. Like my main music account has been, it's been on like 93,000 for a while. So yeah, it hits that point, I guess. I mean, what do you think? Like, what have you tried so far? Like, is there anything content-wise that you're trying at the moment to push your current Instagram and TikTok? Do you reckon?
Content's all about, in my opinion, it's a lot of luck, bro. Like if you look at what's going on now, like you can put your head in a bowl of ice and then put a suit on and get 1 million views. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like,
What's that guy's
how
name?
the hell is man supposed to know that? Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like realistically, like who's supposed to woke up in the morning and said, yeah, I'll get 1 million views by chucking my head in some water, and then I'll be the next Aston. I don't even know his second name, but do you get what I'm saying?
Ashton
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah. So I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like, how do you think of? Do you get what I'm saying? It's mad. And then now the water company is all saying, do you want shares and do you want a deal because of this, and that? And now he's all changed. And, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, like, you don't know what's gonna go off. It's a lot of luck, like. And the thing is, you just keep putting out stuff until you get lucky. Like, there's no winning formula. Like, anyone that says, bro, I know exactly the post that's gonna get 5 million views, they're lying, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're already like on a level where you pull in hundreds of thousands, millions every post, then
Yeah.
that's just hype. That's not really based on content, because I've seen Twitch streamers go to sleep and maintain 1,000 people in their live whilst they're sleeping.
It's
What on earth
ridiculous.
is going on? Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
these times
100%.
now, on Twitch, man will struggle to pull in 200 viewers, but someone will sleep and they'll maintain 1,000 viewers throughout the whole sleep. Like, what? So for me, it's like you need that little bit of luck, and then once that luck hits, like I look at someone like Tyreek, for example, even though he's not music orientated, the one that just came off Love Island, if anyone doesn't know, me and Paul, so I'll use his story without permission, but yeah, my opinion anyway, would be that he came off Love Island and everything was booming for him. Cool. He could have just decided, yeah, let me just make a couple posts and just see what happens. He started streaming, dropping music, like inviting people to do random shit, like just going
Is he the one that went on Locked In?
Yeah,
Focus
it
Island.
is.
Yeah. With
I
Benham, yeah.
I don't follow it that heavy, but yeah, do you get what I mean? So for me, it was just a case of like, bro struck while the iron was hot. Like he waited for his moment. Like no one knew like he was gonna come out of Love Island and blow up. Like obviously you could have said, okay, cool. Like if you knew him beforehand, you could have said, yeah, he's got the right personality. But there's always a chance that you go in there and you behave in a way that the public don't like, or they edit it, because editing's a big thing. Like half of the stuff isn't even in context. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like they could have edited it to make him look like an absolute dickhead, but they didn't, and everything went good. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I've had people on the other end that's gone to Love Island and they were in the villa, and you don't see them for the season, bro, and they're there. Do you get what I'm saying? So like it's like, bro, like it's just that little bit of luck, and then once you get that luck, it's about striking when the iron's hot, bro. And then that's what I done with Hood Rich, and obviously that kind of blew everything up. It blew them up. It blew me up as well. I got my deal with JD Sports. That started to create like income that I'd never fathomed that I'd make. And then from there, it was like, cool, like, where do we go from here? What's next? And then again, if I look back on it now, there's so many things I would have done differently. Like, I wouldn't have even taken the money when I look back on it now. I would have just taken shares in the company. But at the time, I was broke. And I was like, yo, they offering, £500,000 right now. So
You own Hoodrich?
Do
you have Hoodrich?
I don't own Hoodrich. I don't even own a share in Hoodrich. I was just a brand ambassador.
Oh, right. I was going to say.
See, that's the mistake I made, because when I don't say but when it blew up, everyone thought it was mine.
Yeah, I thought it was as well.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was sitting down with the CEO saying, bro, like, this is mad. Everyone thinks it's mine. You need to put your face out there, bro. And then he started doing that, and then he sold the company, and now like people know who he is. I wouldn't say he's famous, but he's done the right thing. He sold, he's made these hundreds of millions and whatever. So yeah, he's Gucci now. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
I played a big part in that, and my like I got more than 500 in the end. That was just the first deal, but my like whatever, let's just call it 2 million, whatever, compared to what he sold the company for.
Yeah.
Even if I had 5% of that, I got the short end of the stick, and I've done all the hard work. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. You just need luck, and when you get that lucky moment, you just need to not think about the money. Like, don't think about the money until the money's like flooding in, and that's when you can say, all right, cool. Now, see what's going on. I need to make this. I need to make that. When you're up and coming, you don't want to. What the hell did I just do? Yeah, when you're up and coming, you don't want to be thinking, yeah, cool. I need 100K in my account. I need 50K in my account. I need 10K in my account, and then 500K, and then 1 million. Like that mindset will ultimately slow you down. And I'm talking from experience, because that's exactly what I did, boy.
100%. And sorry, I'm going to open it up to everyone shortly, but I just want to go back on what you said. Like I fully agree with that. I think you need to put money last. What you were saying there. Like I know that as running a business as well, like it has to be the last thing in your mind. You got to sort of focus on how much impact you actually have towards the people. I mean, I wanted to ask you in terms of like the luck and consistency though. I mean, what do you reckon is more important? Because obviously you said it's all about luck. Like, what do you reckon? It's just about luck, or it's just about consistency?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I feel like I'm probably the worst person to have this conversation with, because my thing is I feel like I'm too real for the industry. The stuff I say you won't like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's more luck than it is consistency, bro.
See, I disagree.
I think it's both.
I'd say it's fully consistency because I'm gonna put into the picture of when I was jumping on your Instagram live Fumes a few years ago now. You know, it was like I was posting content. I was getting nowhere. I was posting music. I was getting nowhere. I was trying. I was going on every single Instagram live stream there was to find myself an opportunity. I would probably sit there. I don't know how many days you ended up doing it, but sitting there every single night. Fumes, add me, consistent. And eventually I got added. And yeah, it did help. Like that was crazy, the opportunity that obviously you gave to me through the plugged in. But I think it also does come down to consistency. Would you not agree?
Bro.
I see this thing all the time, right? Sorry to like butt in, but I hate the fucking annotation because it's like nothing to do with it, kind of. But it's like lottery tickets. Like you're never gonna win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. But then it's kind of you might just buy one ticket and then you might just win off that.
You know what? That's a good comparison because the truth of the matter is, and this is why I'm saying I'm the worst person to speak to about this because what I might be doing is probably maybe even demotivating because, bro, I didn't see any of your messages, bro, until I added you. Do you get? So it's like it's not like I saw him for days, for weeks, and that consistency made me add you. Nah, I just saw you when I was looking that one time and added you. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like from there, it's like cool. You was consistent before. You had more, like from what I'm gathering anyway. I can't speak factually, but you had more of a moment after that live. But you got on that live ahead of everyone else out of luck. Nah, consistency. I didn't know you. I wasn't looking for you. I wasn't looking for anyone. I was just like, cool. My theory is the way that I do it. My process is. The first name that I see that doesn't look like a troll account that says add me, I add. So
No,
you
I hear
were
that.
lucky in that moment. Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
I agree. I agree.
So for me, it's the same. It is the lottery ticket. Like you done the lottery maybe 30 times, and all of a sudden, boom, you got lucky. And there was probably 100 kids that didn't get lucky, and there was people that did get lucky and just didn't take the opportunity. But with the luck, this is what I say: strike when the iron's hot. So with the luck, you was ready. You was ready and prepared to go. And then as soon as I brought you on there, boom, plugged in, ready, boom. Now you started doing your thing. Do you get what I mean? And it's the same with plugged in. Like I released 4, 5, 6 episodes of plugged in that got absolutely nowhere. And then I released one that got 100k in a day. And then after that, for like 3 years straight, every single plugged in I dropped got 100k in a day with no real advertisement like that. Just endorsements organically. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was like in that moment there, the key thing is don't get complacent. And the truth is, I got complacent. I started thinking I could do anything with anyone and it would go off. Do you get what I'm saying? And as the years went on, you got to understand an iron is kind of like a kettle. So you boil it, and then when it's bubbling and it's at its peak and the water's hot, that's when you can make whatever you want to make with that water. But then once it starts to, it naturally will always cool down. It's never going to stay boiled forever. Do you get what I'm saying? So then straight after that, it's like, that's when you can start breaking down. Okay, cool. I should have done this. I should have done that. But ultimately, I'm not complaining. I'm in a good position. I'm loving life right now. It's just a matter of like, cool. Next time, you get your 15 minutes, then you turn that to 30, then you turn that to an hour, and then you turn that to a legacy. That's kind of my theory. Do you get what I'm saying? So now I'm working on turning it into a legacy. And the next time round that I feel that kettle boiling and it's at that peak, whether it be in music or alcohol or acting or DJing or any of the other things that I got my hands in right now, I'm gonna make that count differently to how I made plugged in count. Do you get what I mean? It could be another plugged in. Who knows? Do you get what I'm saying? Because we had a few good moments over the last like 2-3 years as well. So.
100%. No, I think it does. Yeah, there is lucky moments. I think you can post that random video on TikTok and have your moment, put your head in a bowl of ice and whatever you do, and it can blow up. I just think in terms of a longer sustainable fan base, I think you have got to, stay consistent. I mean, that's the biggest part that I push about what I do as well. Like you have to put in the time. It's like, you know, you don't go to the gym on the first week and you're massive. It's like you put in the time. You turn up every single week. You do the things to get there.
I mean, as long as behind the scenes you're always working to be the best you can be, that part, consistency is key. But publicly, I think it's all luck, bro. Because I look back on it and say, look, you got T Zandos and Cristal. I don't know if you guys have seen that plugged in. The two females that went viral. That's like one of the biggest plugged ins over the last like 3 years. But when that plugged in came, I felt like that was a mad risk. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I felt like two people that haven't got millions of streams, haven't got millions of views. What are they gonna do for the show? But my thing was I need to diversify and bring more females on. So let's take that risk. Even the agreement that I have with them, I sure ended myself because realistically I could have got a way better deal. But at the same time, I got a good deal anyway. Everyone got a good deal. It was as fair as it can be. And yeah, but there was a price that they quoted me. And if I'd paid that price as a businessman, hey, do you get what I'm saying? I would have been in a great position. But that was just a moment of luck for them. Because who saw that plugged in doing what he did? Not me. I thought we'd do well, maybe 1 million views, maybe 1 million streams. But like looking back on it now, it's generated over 30 million streams across all platforms. That was just a luck moment. Do you get what I'm saying? And then Cristal went on and struck when the iron was hot, whereas T Zandos didn't. And now T Zandos is basically rebuilding. But it's also like, bro, the game's just all based on luck, man. Because let's look at other people. Like you look at Fetty Wap. Like I know one song. Do you guys know many Fetty Wap songs?
I think I know about 3 too.
Yeah, one from the childhood. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But bro, like consistency in my ass, bro. He just got lucky, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll keep it a buck, bro. He just got lucky. And then when he got lucky, he didn't strike when the iron's hot because I don't know no songs after that, bro.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, like, what did you do?
So do you think it's like when you hit the luck, that's when you need to up the consistency? So you
That's
carry
what
on
I was
with the
literally. That's what I was about to say. Once you
I
get the
think-
luck hit.
Yeah, like, I think when the iron's hot, you have to strike, and that's consistently. So my thing is behind the scenes, do whatever you are doing consistently. Like if you're a rapper, write bars consistently. Test yourself consistently. Like try different wordplays, try more metaphors, set yourself goals. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna write a 32, and this 32 has got to have 20 punchlines that are crazy, not basic like get right back, get left right back, like one of the fucking footballers or some shit. Do you get me? But like actual things that people will be like, wow, what did he say? And he has to listen to it 2-3 times. Like set yourself goals. Like say, all right, cool, I'm gonna try and flow like whoever one of your inspirations are, or make a song that's out of my comfort zone and just test my ability just in case I ever get thrown into a studio session with someone that does a whole different genre to music than I'm used to. Like at least I have some sort of bearings. It's the same with producing beats, it's the same with if you're an actual producer and you produce songs overall, then just make sure every project you're putting together, you're testing yourself. And then when it comes to that time where you get lucky, hopefully, then just be ready to strike after that and make sure if you're not ready, as soon as you realize that luck is hit, you better fucking make that happen.
I'm taking in what you're saying, to be fair. I'm taking in what you're saying.
It's not the best motivational advice. Like I could come on here and say, yo, bros, like everyone just put out stuff every day. Just work as hard as you can. 5 posts a day, like release a song every week. Bro, I don't know. I don't see that doing well for a lot of people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's all luck, bro, because you're working so hard, and then Donny's gonna put his fucking head in an ice bowl and surpass you. Like it's mad. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, like you just gotta try different things, step out of your comfort zone, and in content, the thing is, content is all engaging, isn't it? So if you're gonna diss people or whatever, it's gonna be engaging, isn't it? If you're gonna talk about some political stuff, this is probably going to be engaging, but you're probably putting a target on your back in ways you don't even know. But in general, what you want to do is just make sure that there's something in everything that you can market. Do you get what I'm saying? So if it's a TikTok dance, like when you write your lyrics or when you make those beats, keep that in mind. Like, yo, my man went off and there's this dance and there's that dance and all right, cool. So I'm gonna make this beat a bit jumpy like this, even though it might be a pain beat. I might try and switch it so it's got a bit of element where there's a TikTok moment in there. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta think about what's going on right now, like, and then think, how can I get 2 or 3 moments in this one track? And then you just give it the best chance at getting lucky.
Yeah.
And if it hits,
I guess cause I have a question, right? Like I mean, because luck is one thing. I mean, because I think it's a bit of both, right? But like, my question is, how do you put yourself in a position to be lucky, to get lucky? You know, right? Like I like playing blackjack, right? You know, and I'm gonna sit there for I'm gonna sit there for a few rounds. I'm gonna lose a lot of money in those couple of rounds, right? But I know that I'm about to get a blackjack, right? I've been sitting there for a little bit. Like, I know that the cards are gonna be turning over, but I can't just like sell out right then and there. I have to wait. I have to put myself in a position. I have to hit when I know I need to hit. And eventually I'm gonna get that blackjack, what I need, right? So, but I guess
yeah, but at what cost though? That's what I mean. That's mad. In my opinion, that's mad because if you're playing that and you're putting money up each time, because let's make it realistic to what we're talking about. Every
right.
time you're producing a song, you're putting money up. Even if you don't know you are, you're putting money up because
Mhm.
you bought that studio equipment, you bought that microphone, you paid for those hours in the booth or in the studio, or you went to pirate. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you put
Yeah,
money. So every
yeah.
time you can't just say yeah. Like, you can say yeah eventually, but I wouldn't base it on. Nah, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like
But I
I,
guess a few other examples besides like studio equipment or stuff like that. Like one thing that people keep telling me that I should consider is like running ads for
Yeah, I was
songs
about to say
on
that.
Meta, stuff like that. Like, do you think, I don't know if you have any personal experience, but like would Meta ads or for Facebook or running Spotify campaigns, do you think like these might be
I'd never ever run a Spotify campaign because it doesn't help. There's no proven way to boost your Spotify streams, and there's no proven way to get into playlisting other than just pitching, which is
Mhm,
free. So I would never ever
mhm.
run a Spotify campaign. I'd save your money. Um,
Agreed.
I wouldn't run Meta ads.
No.
I've done everything. Like, I've gone from running ads on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then I've gone the just upload it and pray for the best route. And in those departments, TikTok, I'd never run an ad because realistically, you can make a new account today and post a video and you can get 10 million views on that video. Like, it has nothing to do with your following, has nothing to do with prior engagement. It's all luck.
Mhm.
Like, I've seen someone say, I posted this video 7 times.
Mhm.
6 times it done nothing. And then randomly one day it hit. My brother, that is luck. Because it's the same video and everyone ignored it for the
But did they
first.
not change the caption or something?
No, bro, he just posted the same shit. He's like, bro, if it's not the content, like sometimes it's just not hitting the algorithm. So, like I said, it's all based around luck. Obviously, you have to have the content there, which is what I'm saying. Behind the scenes, be consistent. Have your content, have your beats loaded, have your bars stacked up, have your songs, your albums, have your game plan ready to go. But until that luck strikes, it's all like pre-preparation. Like, you just gotta be ready to go to war at any stage. Do you get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So you wanna have your full artillery stacked in whatever you're doing. So when that
Mm.
opportunity strikes, it's like boom, I'm ready now. You don't have to go and get ready, you stayed ready. And then from
Mm.
there you go. Because it's the same with for me with plugged in, like bro, like I didn't see it doing this. When I started plugged in, I wanted to make 5 grand a month, bro.
Mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to make 5 grand a month. And after the 4th month, I was pretty much making 20 grand a month. Do you get what I mean? And I was like,
Damn.
I don't know how this happened. Like, this wasn't planned. Like, this was lucky. It was a time where no one was out. COVID struck, and obviously the plan was to break. I didn't give a fuck about what COVID was saying, government-wise, stay at home, whatever. I wasn't partying. I was in the studio. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So you
And I
turned
was
up. You
I
turned
was
up every day.
inviting everyone that didn't care about COVID to the studio. You get what I'm saying? So people are like, oh, it's COVID. I'm like, bro, I had COVID 7 times during COVID. I'll keep it a buck. I caught COVID 7 times during COVID. And I didn't give a flying fuck. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was one of the main people that spreaded that shit. I was big going to work every single day. I did not care. I was ready. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when it hit and I realized, hold on, we're doing crazy stuff right now. Fuck it, cool. I've got 30 episodes here. Let's go. I was ready. So the consistency came after the luck, and I feel like that's what needs to happen. The luck needs to come. The consistency is always there. So let me put it like this: consistency needs to be there from the start. That's the pre-prep, and that's getting into shape and getting war ready and having your artillery there to fire as soon as the luck hits. But nothing will happen without the luck. So I wouldn't start doing mad marketing plans, mad this, mad that, mad this, until there's a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't overblow your budget or your creativity and put out all these videos for no reason. I tell everyone, like, my brethren just came out of jail, yeah? I say my brethren, but I didn't really chat to him for like 13 years. And then boom, I found out he came out of jail. He hit me up, he said, yo, bro, I've been in jail, blood. I got a 30-track album I'm gonna drop. I told him, bro, what? He's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna drop this album. I said, for who? Who wants that? Like, you're my brethren, but I'm telling you, who wants that? He's like, bro, trust me. I was like, bro, tell me one rapper, yeah, with under fucking 1,000 followers on Instagram where you listen to a 30-track album of this. I'll wait. And he said, nah, but this is cold, bro. This is different. I said, no one's gonna care if it's cold, bro. You need to drop one track, try your best for 4 weeks, see what happens. Drop another track, try your best for 4 weeks, see what happens. Then if one of them blows up and the label says, yo, I want an album, you're ready. Just take those 3 or 4 off the album and just drop it as a 26, 25 track album now. Do you get what I'm saying? The luck's here, then the consistency's there. But the consistency came from before. But what I'm saying is publicly, I wouldn't be consistent until you get something. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't post. I'm not saying disappear. I'm saying don't go crazy until there's consistency. Now look at DJ AG. He upload a fucking video like every 4 or 5 hours now.
Sheesh.
Because he's in right now. It's his time right now. Do you get what I'm saying? When
Yeah,
I was
but
doing
before-
plug-ins, I released five plug-ins in a week. The label said this is unheard of. I ran through my deal in about fucking 2 months.
But before he blew up, though, he was on the. I saw him in the streets. No one knew him. He was just consistent every single day. He was turning up to London,
cared.
DJing.
But no one cared.
Exactly, and then people started to care when you just stay on top of things. Like I genuinely believe.
That's not why
I
people
genuinely believe.
care.
How I look at it is, you can't go to the gym and just be ripped. You can go to the gym like you're not just going to appear in the gym ripped and then you just carry that on after. You need to stop.
Gym's not luck. Gym's not luck. Gym is hard work, consistency, or steroids.
So what's music and content?
Luck.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Dan, first off, that DJ AG thing. So I think, I don't know the full story, but I know he went to school with Jamie, and it was the moment when Jamie and Skep hopped on is when he really caught that fucking fire. And from then on it was crazy. But obviously, I don't know if it was them man being like, oh, you've been doing your thing, I've been seeing you, which made them want to come on, or if they came on just off the strength of being friends with him. But I don't know. But let me ask
Cool. So I worked with Skepta, yeah?
Yeah.
And I can tell you it had nothing to do with you been doing your thing. Like,
cold.
Skepta's thing is...
That's cold. That's cold.
Skepta's thing is, does this make sense right now? Every artist's thing is, does this make sense?
Yeah,
Every businessman's thing is, does this make sense? No one's thing is, oh my God, like I've seen this man struggle for years, let me put him on. If that's someone's thing, it normally comes with a, all right, let me take a share of your business or something like that. Like in the world we live in now, I just don't feel like anyone's thing is, let me put him on. Like obviously you have moments and naturally, yeah, you can put people on, but you can't put, I can't explain it, man. It's difficult. It's like, yeah, cool. He could have seen DJ AG and said, boom, he's been doing this thing and gone under the radar, so I'm going to drop a freestyle on that platform. But My guess is that's not what happened.
And
My
what I
guess
meant
is
was,
something was going viral,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
said,
yeah,
"Yo, I've seen this video going viral. I'm
yeah,
jumping on it,"
yeah,
which
yeah,
has
yeah.
nothing to do with his prior. So imagine he made 400 videos before that. I saw that video go viral, so I'm jumping on because of this video. If
Yeah.
this was the only video, I'll still jump on it because this video's still going viral.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're saying about the reps, though. Like, he wouldn't be able to make that one that went viral if he didn't make a bunch of bad ones first and once figured out what didn't work, if you know what I'm saying.
Nah, I think what I'm saying is the reps. He would have been able to make that video viral. He didn't make that video viral. Everyone else made that video viral.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's like, but what I'm saying is he had the right formula and he was ready. So those videos before, whether he released them or didn't, he knew, okay, cool. He had days where he started off and the microphone quality was probably shit, or the video quality looked mad. The edit didn't bang. Do you get what I'm saying? So then what he needed to do was understand, cool, get it to the right level. Now it's at the right level. Now he needs a bit of luck. Cool, that luck's come. He got very, very lucky, boy, I'll be honest. So after that luck come, he flew away and he's doing his thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like the consistency, I do hear it, but I just don't feel like it's a vital part of this generation anymore. This industry right now. Like, I just do not think is a part of that. Like, if I'm honest, like I just landed an acting role for a movie that should, and I say should, be on Netflix at the end of the year. It's one of the lead roles. Never acted before. I'd say I got lucky simply because I've never acted before. They gave me a lead role, but that's simply because I'm Fumez. Do you get what I mean? There was probably 100 people that applied for that job, and I just fucked up all the opportunities because when I applied, they was already sold on my following and how much I could probably promote the movie by using it. And as long as I wasn't fucking awful, then they could make something work. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when I got in and I done it, they were happy with the work. And then now I'm looking at acting a bit more. Do you get what I'm saying? For me, it was luck, but I created that luck by creating Fumez. So that's what I'm saying. If the iron's hot, you can strike on anything. Like, it doesn't have to be boom. Like, if I was DJ AG, I would have made headphones time ago. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, as soon as everything was going off, I would have made headphones. And that's what I should have done as plugged in, but I wasn't. Instead, I was focused on another man's brand. You know what I mean?
With your, so when you were promoting, how long ago did you start Plugged In, by the way?
I don't know. That's 2019. So what? 7 years?
Yeah, 7 years now.
Fuck no.
Right. Yeah, fucking up. 2019, 7 years. When you were promoting Plugged In, so I know Plugged In, right? Because you're sat on the desk like this, right?
Yeah.
And then it keeps switching camera to the booth,
Yeah.
to you back and forth. Was that like the content that banged for you?
I looked at it, yeah, and that was more strategic. So obviously, I said to myself, cool. In COVID, reactors started to really get motion because they were recycling old content and making it new. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was a case of people were watching to see people's reactions. So I looked at people and I was like, raw, I do that naturally behind the desk. And I want to implement myself into the video. Because at that time, I already had a name in it. Like, people knew about me from mixing songs. And I'd worked with Link Up and Graham Daly and SBTV and every platform, basically. So I'd done songs with all of them and created freestyle shows with a lot of them and rah, 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 rah. So I was like, cool, I have a brand, but the brand don't have a face. So now I need to put a face to the brand. So that was a marketing shift for me of time to put your face out there. And how else to do it than in your natural environment behind the desk, mixing a song and reacting how I probably would react when I first heard the lyrics anyway.
Right, so before you started making them videos, were you making like constant, like different content, pushing out different types of videos all the time, and then eventually you found that idea and you thought, oh, this idea is banged, I'll stick with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I've done studio with Fumez, and
Yeah.
that was basically me recording studio sessions and interviewing artists, and that had its ups and downs, went left, went right, but no episodes really banged because that was ahead of its time, and that's what I mean by it would have made more sense. On God, it would have made more sense for me to drop every single one of those episodes now.
So,
Do you get what I'm saying? Because
yeah, man.
consistency earlier didn't really do anything for me in a sense of I saw people come out with studio session type shows after me and blow up. And I was like, rah, that's dark. Because I was doing this years ago. You get what I'm saying? And it's just literally luck because I didn't know who that. I don't even know what his name is. I think his name is Max or something like that. He's done one with Skepta. He's done one with, like, I think he had Little Baby on there. And Little Baby said, "You didn't pay me to come on here and rap, bro. I'm just doing anything you got."
Is it Black Boy Max or something?
It's something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm like,
just made that tune with Fred again, hasn't it?
yeah. So I'm like, right, like that's lucky still. Do you get what I'm saying? But because I was doing that time ago, but I just didn't have the connections to have Little Baby on there and Skepta at the time. Do you get what I mean? So that's what I mean by I say, bro, it's heavily dependent on luck. But at the same time, I was ready for when the luck hit. The luck didn't hit, and then I decided, all right, cool, let me create a studio show. Let me create a way to do plugged in. I was ready for it. Like, as soon as one went off, I had 10 more in the locker. And that's when I was like, oh, the consistency behind the scenes now was about to become public because now I'm going to get the rewards for it because now the iron's hot and I'm ready to strike. So boom, and I hit them, and I flooded the whole scene. Like, and me saying consistency's not the main goal anymore is mental coming from me because I can tell you now, if you look at every single artist or producer that releases songs over the last 7 years, no one's released more songs in the UK than me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, no. So, but for me, it wasn't consistency that made the difference. It was that luck and it was being ready to strike at that time. Obviously, once you get lucky, then consistency makes the difference. But before that, the consistency didn't do much for, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was doing studio sessions consistently. That just enhanced my tools. But that was for money. That wasn't for plugged in. Do you get what I'm saying? That was just to be the best at what I do. When I felt like I was the best at what I do, I said, bro, how do I build a brand around this? Like, how do I take this to the next level? Like, you guys need to think the same thing. Like, behind the scenes, you guys need to be working on being the best you can be. Then when you think you're ready for the world to see that you're the best, you need to put stuff out there, be creative, and hope you get lucky. And when you do get lucky, you need to figure out what they liked and what made it lucky at the time, and then you need to show them that it wasn't actually luck and hit them with consistency. But in the grand scheme of things, it was lucky at the start, which is what everyone wants.
I got a question. So I'm someone like you who has hands in many pots, right? Obviously, I haven't had like a public break yet in any way. I've been involved in some good projects that did, but like helping them out. But as someone who's built up my hands in many pots, you often feel a pressure of like, okay, do I need to hone on one thing and become a master at one thing?
I'd say that.
To take something.
Don't be a jack of all trades.
Yeah. So would you say your thing was you became the best engineer possible, and once you were the engineer that you always wanted to be, then you started to open up? Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is like. And from there, I grew. Do you get what I'm saying? Then I started modeling for JD Hoodrich. Then I started doing other little bits and bobs. Then I created F28, which was late because if I created that like 2 years ago, I reckon now it would have taken over the industry already. But now I've got to do the graft all over again because it's like the iron's not what it was back then. Because you got to understand, when you drop something, you think you're going to be him forever. You might still be relevant forever, but that him moment is really just a moment. And it always comes and goes. It's your 15 minutes, do you get what I mean? That first 15 minutes that you get is when you break the industry and everyone starts to look at you. Everyone's following you. Everyone wants to interview you. Everyone wants to chat. Everyone wants to feature. That's your first 15 minutes. Like, during that 15 minutes is when you really want to be prepared to say, all right, cool, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Because you've mastered what it is. You put the groundwork in before. Your moment of luck came. You followed that with consistency, and you're in your element. The iron's hot. Everything you do, in theory, will kind of be hot. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing football and you score goals, bro. In that case, then as long as you keep scoring, you'll always be hot.
Fumez, what was it like working with Ed Sheeran?
Shy.
Is he gone? Oh.
Yo,
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, my bad.
Fumez, what was it like working with Ed Sheeran?
surreal. It was a crazy experience. Like, I don't know. I don't really get starstruck in it. So for me, it was like I just wanted to show and prove that I was the right man for the job. Do you get what I mean? So for me, it was like go in there, and I had the prep in the mirror. I was chatting to myself like a movie. I said, bro, don't be overconfident, but don't be underconfident. Show him that, like you've got a direction you want the song to go in, and be you like in a normal studio session. Don't go there and fold and just become some guy that sits there and says yes, because that's never been me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I needed to be myself. And when he basically allowed me to do that, and it was the same with Skepta as well, when they allowed me to do that is when I realized how good I actually am at my job. Because that song, like, the original thing was great, but the aftermath and making it happen was a crazy amount of headache that I never experienced. That song has about 57 different versions that no one's heard. You only heard the one that came out, bro. That song changed a million times, bro. Bro's bars got chopped out, choruses changed, beats slightly had to change, restructure, different mix, revocal, bro. There's 57 different versions of that song, bro. So I never experienced anything like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But it was an experience that's like, yo, so this is what it's like when you work with superstars.
Yeah, no, I can't lie. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it must have been mad, to be fair. I mean, look, we got like 5 to 10 minutes left. I want to leave it to like the guys. If you got a couple other questions, I mean, yeah, who's got anything else?
I was going to say, based on what was said before when we had that conversation, when it's back to the video, but would you say try new things constantly, or just stick with that one thing? You might get lucky with it, or just try new things.
Stick to what you're doing. So if you're making beats, stick to making beats.
Yeah, I see.
Try new things in that department. Do you get it?
Yeah, okay.
So if you make beats, you can, but don't now start, yeah, cool, I'm going to fucking break dance on ice skates. Do you get what I mean?
Know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just think, okay, cool, I'm going to make a type beat like this, or maybe I haven't done something like this. So like work behind the scenes so that when you're ready to come out to the world, like you have everything you need. You're fully prepared in your arsenal. Do you get what I mean? That's the most important thing. Like behind the scenes, just be ready, because you never know when that moment's gonna come. You never know what song it is.
Yeah, man.
If I had a question, I don't want to be that guy, but Fumes, I'd love to know your stance on like AI in the industry. I hate to be that guy, but personally, I think like obviously you can't ignore it because it's here now. But it's like I always think human creation will always trump it, and it'll even make like us artists like raise the bar even higher because it's here in it. But I'd love to know your stance on it, and if you have concerns and like hopes for the future and stuff.
Musically, I don't think AI is gonna work.
Yeah.
Like it don't make. There's not like cool. I saw something online, and I hate to say this because when I see stuff online, I don't know what to believe. So I don't know I don't know what's true or not. I didn't look into it too much. I didn't really care. Like if I'm honest, there's a lot of stuff that I really don't care about. I can only control what I can control. So that's what I focus on in terms of like, cool, how do I stay relevant? How do I stay the best? But back to your question on what's my stance on AI, I'd say, bro, realistically, off the post that I saw online, some AI made a song and it charted. And it made like 2.4
I know
billion.
what song you're on about.
Or 2.4 million or something like that. But it was based off the singer or songwriting of someone else. And now that company got sued. AI is always going to be based off someone else, especially in terms of music.
Yeah, I guess it's always learning from what we make as well. So
if you're making a beat based around Justin Timberlake and then you get a #1 and make £1 billion, Justin Timberlake's going to sue you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're making something based off 50 Cent and then it goes off and 50 Cent's going to sue you. So eventually, labels will just turn back to the artists and say there's too many lawsuits flying around for AI.
Yeah, I guess they need the originality of just fresh authenticity, I guess. But...
And AI hasn't got an ear. AI's only got data. So AI will not tell you this hook is shit. Do it again. Do you get what I'm saying? So even in terms of like mixing and all of that, like, I'm seeing some softwares help with mixing, but AI is working off numbers. It's not working off frequencies that are transmitted to the human ear. Do you get what I'm saying? So AI might be able to mix one song, 5 songs better than me, but in general, it won't be able to do 100 better than me. Do you get what I mean? Because realistically, I'm working with the artist. Like, I can hear what I hear. AI is just inputting data from frequencies that has been downloaded into the system and guessing that this is what's going to sound best. So I don't think it will last music-wise.
Nah, I hear it. Interesting, man.
Fair enough.
I could be wrong though.
No,
I
I
don't
Who
agree.
know
knows, to be
guys.
fair.
So you get me. I don't want you
Yeah.
lot to think that he thinks he knows. I generally, I just go with the flow, bro. I don't know a lot about a lot.
That's all we could do, man. That's all
No, I
we can
rate
do.
that. I like how you say you just focus on yourself. I think that's the most important part. Just as an artist, just focus on what
100%.
you're doing, and yeah, doing the best you can, I guess. I mean, yeah. Anyone else? Like last couple questions. I know you're gonna want to shoot in the next few minutes. Anyone else got any questions?
So recently, I've heard you open your studio to public.
Yeah.
So with the public, you know, when they come in, obviously they do the studio session, do this, do that. So basically, 2 seconds. Basically, you know when you record it and then it goes on a plugged in, fumes and everything. So basically, you know how the public comes in and they can come and do their thing. Like, would there be an amount that they would have to pay to get on the plugged in, get it posted on YouTube and do stuff like that?
Nah. So in order to protect the brand, you have to separate the brand. So plugged in has nothing to do with studio sessions. There is not any way on earth that your studio session will result in becoming a plugged in.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
studio session will always be a studio session. Like, the only way your studio session results in a plugged in, and again, it would be 100% luck, would be if you drop that song and that song goes viral, then I'll hit you up for a plugged in. But ultimately, you could have done that song in any studio anyway, potentially. I don't know, it depends, because yeah, I like to think I make stuff sound a bit different, so you get what I mean, but yeah.
I rate the transparency too, but yeah. So no one else has got anything to say. Any final advice? Content, music, upcoming artists, what are you saying, Fumes?
As anyone, upcoming producer, artist, engineer, find a way to make your name a brand. And that part, that needs to resonate with you. So if you're a funny character, create funny content that's based around yourself being whatever type of creative that you are. And then perfect it behind the scenes while still releasing stuff and trialing stuff. And when you get that moment, just be ready to strike. Because then that's when your 15 minutes starts. And when your 15 minutes starts, you'll be surprised. Like, you can't say, hold on 1 minute, I'm not ready. Do you get what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, all right, cool, no worries. And then you'll come back and be like, I'm ready now. This gone, bro. You fluffed it. You absolutely fluffed it. And like, if you don't follow the music industry, a good example of that is Ice Kid. I don't know if you guys know Ice Kid, but he could have been everything, bro. Everyone loved him, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And he just, I don't know. Do you get it? Like, I can't say what he did, but in my opinion, he just wasn't serious about it. And his 15 minutes came and gone. And now, if he released a song now, he tried to make a comeback. No one cares. Your 15 minutes is done. You missed the moment, bro. Don't miss your moment. Be fully prepared to take your moment. Be ready to take your moment. Wait on that luck that's going to create that moment, that one thing that hits, and then boom. And the reason why I call it luck is because you never know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, then it's luck.
So what do you think algorithm is associated with luck or more consistency?
Algorithm, I've seen people post consistently and get no views and no comments and no engagement. I've done it. The fuck? You get what I'm saying? So
Me too, yeah.
It's not like, for me, if you ask me what do I think algorithm is based off, you know what, let me not even try and act like I understand it. I don't know. All I know is that if you're in there, you're lit. If you're not, you're pops. That's what I know, innit? So all I know is that there's no right way to get in the algorithm. But when you're in there and you can see that you're in there,
keep going.
keep going. Once you're in there and you can see that you're in there, keep going. Now, don't get it twisted. I still post stuff now, and I'm like, raw. Instagram's finished. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm like, raw, like,
Yeah.
only 5,000 likes. Like, there was a time where I'll drop a picture and I'll get 100,000 likes. Now, if I get 10,000 likes, it's an amazing post, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, the algorithm changed, but that doesn't mean that you're popped or whatever. It just means that you're not in there. And I don't know how to get in there. There's not a method to get in there, bro. It's all luck. Like, go put your head in an ice bowl and see if something works, man. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, my thing's just like, bro, I just make content that I feel like people might want to see. And if it goes off, it goes off. I make more of it. If it doesn't, hey ho, it doesn't. Like recently, I released a video on TikTok. I had to delete it and it pissed me off because I'm trying to get an algorithm, right? And I got in there and I got 250,000 views in a day. And then the day after, I was on 500,000 views. And I was like, yeah, this is going well. And then the artist hit me up and said, yo, bro, like, too many people have said that, oh, like, they recognize, man, and they recognize my voice. Like, I don't normally show my face. And I'm like, why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say that before? Why didn't you say that when I sent you the video? Why are you telling me this now? Now it's doing well. Why are you telling me this? Do you know how long I've been waiting to get in this algorithm? But I didn't tell him that part. But I'm like, bro. He's like, bro, you have to delete it, da-da-da-da-da. Part of me wanted to say, bro, I don't care about how you feel, whatever, because I gave you every opportunity. I showed you the video. I told you it's coming out. You said nothing. Now it's doing well. You're fucking up my shit. But I was respectful of the artists and how they might feel and the impact it may have on their life, so I deleted it. Out the algorithm, just like that, my boys. But we keep going, and that's the thing. Like, my story ain't no, yeah, this is a success story, da-da-da-da. I'm speaking from trial and error and from trying and from really living this shit. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's moments where I didn't know, I can't tell you what plugged in went off. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't say to you, I can tell you, yeah, these were the top 10, but I mean, I can't tell you the plugged in that made everyone take notice. I can't tell you what one that was. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I actually don't know. But I can tell you, when I felt like everything was going right, I made sure I had bare plugged ins to drop and content to drop around it. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you feel like your 15 minutes has started, just be ready, guys. That's the only advice I can give you. Like, and there's no way to start your 15 minutes. You can't beg for it. You can't just, make a plan to make it happen, bro. You do something, and then out of nowhere, it will begin. Which is why I call it luck. But once it begins, it's not luck after that. What you do after that is not luck. What you do after that is based on your network, your net worth, your decision making, your negotiations, like who you keep around, how you keep your friends. All of those things start to become crazy important when your 15 minutes starts to kick in.
Fair enough. Fumes, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming today.
No, all love, guys. I'm sorry it couldn't be no big motivational thing. Like I said, I'm the worst one for this, but I'm too real for it. I've seen it come and go. I've seen people pretend they got some secret recipe, and I'm like, all right, cool, do it. Let me see. And it doesn't work, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what he was playing at, bro. You can't fool me with these things, bro. Do you get what I mean? So, yeah, just stay grounded and stay ready. And when you get the moment, guys, make sure you make it count, because I'll be watching.
Sure, appreciate it,
100%, 100%. Cheers,
Love,
Fumes.
appreciate you
See you
guys.
later.